Hi, I'm Logan Bolin from Midview High School, and this is Ohio Sportsnet.
This is Dimitri Redwood from Midview High School, and this is Ohio Sportsnet.
This is Coach Shaw from Midview High School, and this is Ohio Sportsnet.
Midview Middies created a tradition of winning under first-year coach DJ Shaw in 2014. Midview dominated opponents with an explosive offense en route to a 12-1 record and a Division II regional final appearance. In 2015, the Middies are already making headlines and looking forward to their change to the Southwestern Conference.
After your first season last year, would you call that a success?
I think it was very successful. We met a lot of our goals. We won our first, 10 games in a row, and we won 2 playoff games, which hasn't been done in our school history. So we did a lot of cool things last year, and I would say that it was very successful.
We were expected to go 5-5. We heard a lot of people say that, and we didn't really read into any of that. And we really believed in ourselves. We knew how hard we worked in the off season and everybody, and we just really grew together as a team, and we really meshed really well, and it ended up working out.
First, winning the conference, winning our first game, and then we wanted to win a playoff game last year. That was our big time goal because first of all, you got to be good to make the playoffs, and then secondly, we've only had one playoff victory in our school history, so we really wanted to win that first playoff game, and we did versus Walsh Jesuit. And then everything else was kind of icing on the cake.
How was that, a first-year coach, and you guys are that close to the States?
Yeah, it was exciting, definitely hungry, and an unsatisfying feeling just from getting that close and not getting there. But it was definitely a really fun ride, and for it being Coach Shaw's first year, it's a really good accomplishment for him.
Coach Shaw, he really didn't change anything. He just changed the way we did things. We did things harder than we usually did, and he's younger. He just brought a new vibe to the program.
He's just an excited, amped up guy, and everybody loves him.
How about this year, a new aspect going into the new conference in Southwestern from the West Shore? Going to see some bigger teams maybe, some tougher opponents. Are you boys ready for it?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I think last year, the West Shore Conference, I think we had 4 playoff teams in that conference. So, the West Shore was no joke last year, but neither was the Southwest. And the Southwest has always been a great conference. And, to me, it is kind of a step up because some of the schools are, bigger schools. Some of the schools, with Olmsted Falls and Avon Lake, Amherst, they've had great traditions for the past 2 decades, state championships, tons of playoff appearances. So, it is a step up, from that aspect, and we're really looking forward to it.
What did you guys learn from last year's playoff loss? What did that motivate you guys? Did it leave a bad taste in your mouth? How did that prepare you for this year?
Yeah, it definitely left us hungry, and I know everybody that played last year, some of the younger guys that got to be on that field know the same feeling, that we just don't want to feel like that again, and we're going to try to do whatever it takes to not let that happen.
We learned that we're not indestructible, that good teams lose sometimes, and it just motivated us more, be more hungry this year.
What can Middies fans expect this year?
I don't want to say too much about that, but it'll just be exciting.
People can expect all the same heart we played with last year, and we're just going to be competing as hard as we can every game.
And what can opponents expect from the Middies this year?
They can expect a lot of swagger out of us.
The cupboard isn't bare. You have your all-conference quarterback coming back. You have stars on the outside. How good is this team coming up this far?
To be honest with you, I'm not going to answer that question. A lot of people in the media and a lot of people around are going to base a lot of what they think we're going to do based on last year, and our guys need to realize that last year's over. Nobody cares about last year. It was a great run. It was a lot of fun. But the success that we're going to have this year is from here forward. It has nothing to do with last year. We have some great players coming back, no doubt about it. We got some talent, but that's not going to take you anywhere unless you got the drive behind it, and you got guys know that nothing's going to be handed to you.
How much of a challenge is that going to be this year now that the bullseye is on Midview's back? It's one of the best teams in the world.
It'll be a big challenge. I mean, we've never had it before, so we'll see. It's a challenge that our guys already know about. They know that we're not going to sneak up on anybody and surprise them this year. Everybody's going to be gunning for them, so let's see if they can take that for 10 straight weeks. It'll be a grind.